Hey guys, Kristine Mirelle here. I wanted to talk about something I get asked about a lot. If you know anything about me, you know that for 8 years I spent so much time trying to figure out how to become a musician, how to get paid to perform music. So I was basically just selling my music on the streets, barely making any money to get by. I didn't have an apartment or anything like that. Everything I owned fit in a suitcase. But people always ask how I stayed committed to what I was doing. And I wanted to chat. It just gave me this idea of something that I've always used to make me stay on point with my goals. And I think a big part of it is making sure that you have to hold yourself accountable. And a way that you have to hold yourself accountable is by setting a date. And what I mean is, many of us will go, you know what, I'll start in 6 months whenever I, get my voice up to par, or in 1 year, when I'm done with this or done with that, then I'll be prepared to go after my goals. If you are shooting that far in advance, or if you're shooting that far ahead, where you're saying, I'm going to start pursuing my goals in a year, that's not going to happen, guys. So what I would suggest doing, for me, what I've done is, whenever I first booked my first gig, I only knew one song and I needed to perform for like 3 to 4 hours. So what I did was I told them, yes, I know how to sing for 3 to 4 hours. I set the date, they gave me 2 weeks for me to start. And I learned 40 songs in 2 weeks because I had a date. And that's what I mean by set a date. So what you can do is, there's a couple things. If you're someone who is already ready, you have the talent to perform, but let's say you haven't put together a set list. What would be awesome would be for you to set up a show, 2 weeks from now or a month from now, and you book it with the venue. So you are already committed. August 1st, I have a show. And you know that you have to learn 3 hours worth of music. So now you have to hold yourself accountable, because you're not going to show up to that gig without knowing enough music. You're going to force yourself to learn enough music. So that's a great way for you to kind of light a fire up your butt for you to get going. Another thing is, let's say you're not booking, paid shows like that. You can still put yourself on an open mic night. And not only that, to make yourself really hold yourself accountable, make flyers, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, invite your friends to your show, even if you're not ready. If you just set your show, for whatever date it is, July 30th is my show, guys. You share it with everybody, you tell everybody, even if you're not ready. What's going to happen is, because you know that people are going to show up to see you, you are going to get ready. You know that you're going to learn those songs. You know that you're going to, practice, and you're going to be prepared by the time you get there, because now people are going to see you. You have a date. You have to, show up. There's promoters that are putting you on the bill. There's flyers that you posted on Instagram. The last thing you want to do is go, oh, sorry guys, I actually got really scared and I'm not doing it anymore. That's not going to happen. There's already going to be people coming to see you, so you're going to show up. So setting a date, holding yourself accountable, that's one way that I made sure that I always stayed on track doing what I needed to do. So I'd book a show even if I wasn't ready. I would set up a photo shoot even if I didn't have enough, the right clothing. I would have to figure it out, because I would know, hey, by tomorrow, I have to do this because I have the date set. When you have to do something, you always figure a way to do it. So I would suggest setting a date, whatever goals it is that you've been procrastinating on. Set the date, hold yourself accountable, make sure that you get on it. If you do not set a date, guys, you'll just keep on saying, tomorrow I'll get to it, next week I'll get to it, next month I'll get to it. And pretty soon, it's over. And your life has gone by and you haven't done any of it, and now you're just stuck with regrets, wishing and wondering what would have happened if I had actually pursued my dreams. So hope that helps, and I will talk to you guys on the next one.